everybody, and welcome back to Shapes. Shapes 2. So in the last one, I left off needing 1 star piece for the bottom of this one, and I was getting my basically half shield together with blue and all the rest of that fun stuff. So what I needed was a square, which I've got here, mixed with red, which I'm running out of red. I'm running into a problem with red. And like I was mentioning before, maybe I will, for the next pin tasks, maybe I'll take off and go somewhere and go see if I can find all the pieces that I need. I'll break down that particular pin task, such as this one, which needs these windmill or wedge windmill pieces. They call them diamond. I know. I call them whatever because they're a W. Why would you call it a diamond unless you're going to put it a D? But anyway, I like D. D's a good letter. But anyway, so what I'm thinking is I'll go scope out someplace to do these, and then just train it all back, rather than getting as messed up as I am around here. But I'm going to continue these two, and then I'm going to strip this whole place of everything that I'm doing. This one needed to be one of these circles coming out needed to be blue. So that was a pretty simple operation. And then we needed to put this circle on top of that circle. And then I needed 2 squares. So I'm actually going to have to do a bit of a different operation here. Where I take... And I can't remember whether I did that here. Yeah, I did do it there. Actually, you know what? Let's see if this works. Let's take all of that, because I already did it. And let's get rid of that. Move you over by 1. So what I want is I want the circle or the square to be coming in. Let's get rid of that so we can see. Then we're going to take that square and we're going to spin it, and then we're going to take a quarter and go upstairs and downstairs with it. And then we're going to ship part of that off and part of that off. Now they're turned the wrong direction, which is fine, because that's I don't want to change any of this. I just want to change facing north. Those squares have to be upper right. So this is going to have to get flipped 180. Rotator 180. Okay. Face north again. And this one's going to have to get flipped counterclockwise 1. So now we're in the upper right. Upper right. Okay. So now, probably better if I paint this red. Where's this? It's here. Okay, so let's grab this. Flip it. Now, where am I going to get red from? That's a really small red. I hate that. Oh, man, that's a... Oh, well. You got to do what you got to do. Minor, setup, liquid, 1 by 1. Really not happy about this part. Let's come in. There. Okay. So we have now face north. We have the bottom right of the first level. Here we're going to have, once red comes in, we're going to have the top right of the bottom level. Okay. So then we just need a stacker. And go back to there. And stack you on top of that. Now, this isn't really stacking. I'm just putting them basically side by side. But then we have this very nice piece. Face north, upper right, which can get stacked on top of. Copy. On top of that. Like so. And then the other circle piece, which would be right underneath all that. Actually, we'll copy that one. Put it there. You. Woohoo! Belt madness. And then all of this gets put on top of that. Okay, which means like that. And that should be our piece. Not a problem. And that's this one. Now to go back to this one, as I accept another operator level. That one's right here. And the plan was that I was going to steal this piece. So, minor shapes one by one. Then I want a quarter piece. So I have under my cutter, I have that quarter piece. Oh, don't tell me I didn't put it on a... That's not on a... Grrr. I actually didn't put it on a foundation. Dumbass. Okay, so yeah, I goofed up my blueprint, totally. So now I'm going to make sure I'm on the blueprint. And it's going to be a cutter. It's 3 levels high. It takes a full circle and turns it into this bottom one. Cutter, it'd be 1x, 1 foundation, 3 level, full piece, keep bottom right. That's looking better. That one is bye-bye. That's the one I want. Just to make sure. Yes, that is the one I want. Okay. We're going to go up. We're going to get rid of the 3rd level, 2nd and 3rd level. And we're not keeping the right piece. So, if we rotate that counterclockwise 1. Rotate counterclockwise by 1. We will retain the right piece. Face north, and it's even sticking out the right direction. Break this right here. Put in that stacker unit. And then drag a line over. But side is top. And so that's better. And to check the piece, all I got to do is get rid of that. and face north, and that is our piece. We're good. Okay, so now we're getting this piece in, which is this discombobulated mess here. And then pretty quick, we're going to be getting this piece in, which is kind of a little bit over here and there. So let us, while we're getting that, scope out, let's say, this piece. So now, first of all, I got to make sure I have it, which I do. We'll get rid of that off my picture stuff on the side here. And I'm going to want a screenshot of this all along the way. Okay, so, I mean, we're looking at a mustache or legs. It's mustache to me anyways. A full windmill. Diamond, whatever. Mushroom Man and 2 halves. And that, you come over here, is piece number 2. Okay, the first piece is pretty easy. We're still gonna get a... This is just how I organize stuff, so... Oh, this piece gets fun. Actually. Okay, oh, up 1. Okay, there we go. Wow. This piece is going to get real difficult by the end. Yeah. That's 5. 5 high. Normal level was 4 high. So this insane thing is really starting to... well, basically get... Well, of course, get more difficult. Makes sense, right? Okay. So now I have a screenshot of all of these. I also have a picture of this progression as well, sitting on the side here. So now I need star, windmill, and halves, circles. That's quite far away. Although that is the 3 pieces I need. Star, and then I need it. I could use a half star. Full windmill, half star. But it'd be nice if the star was facing like this direction with 2, with a mustache. And then I could just... So yeah, right in here. But then I need blue, red, and green. So in all the time of me searching around, I needed a windmill. I needed a full windmill. Because I'm going to need a green one for the top. And then my second piece is a full windmill, but it's cut in half. And I need half of it blue and half of it gray. So, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So this one cuts, but it cuts a quarter piece out, and that's not what I need. I actually need a half coming out of there. And in the time it took me, these 2 are almost done as well. So I don't, however, need a full star. But this windmill does have to cut. I know I have a cutter now, which does half a piece. Actually, I don't think I need that one. But we'll come up and we'll do this. Okay, we're going to keep half that piece. And half that piece is going to go blue, and the other half is going to stay gray. Miner setup, liquid, 1 by 1. There we go. Here, there. That's the number 1 I wanted. Number 2, okay, there. Now I got that set up. I'm just going to let that percolate for a minute. So we've got 2 of these. We will take on that one first. So just looking at it, we now need to switch this to opposing sides rather than the same side. That's no big deal. And then we're going to have to make this same shape, but with a whatchamacallit? With a circle. And as you can imagine, my screen on the side here gets rather filled up with pictures. Okay, so now when you come out of here, you're going to need to turn, same as the gray piece is going to need to turn. Right? So the gray piece is no longer useful in its natural form. I need to turn it into this. This is a fairly simple procedure of the blue one needs to turn clockwise by 1. So rotator, clockwise. Okay. We need to stop you just for a second here. So everything needs to keep doing what it's doing, except that I need to add to this, I need a blue half circle. And I hate to steal it off the belts. So can I push this stuff up? I can. I can push it up by maybe 3 squares. What my thinking here is that I'm going to take this full circle, snap it in half, and then snag those pieces and take them out. Okay, let's give myself a bit of room, but this way, this one can just come straight in. Okay, now we're going to... First part of the operation is to cut this in half. Second part of operation is to probably don't need as much as I have there now. Have that run on. I'm just wondering what's going to happen to it real quick here. I don't need to have all the cutting operation that I have here. Although it will handle that just fine and it'll just pass it through. This needs to cut it into a quarter, and then that quarter still carries on. So that will still be facing north. That is on the right side. That's good. But now this piece, 2, 3, and that's 4. So this needs to pretty much do the same thing. Except when I take a copy of this portion, Yeah, see, it doesn't fit. Okay. So I still got the same thing. Take that whole thing, copy it, F it, mirror it, and put it down again. Problem is I can't come out the side now. But that's okay. We can do that in the next foundation. And in the next foundation, now everything... So this one, whoops, needs to come down. And this one needs to come down. That way all four are on the bottom. And, oops. No, go down one level. There we go. Right, that's why it's messing up. Okay. Okay. So bottom is that way, top is all that way. Right. Okay. The bottom carries on. And the top comes over here. Like so. Okay, and we pull that trick again. So now, this also needs to get painted blue. Face north. I am on the proper side. Yep, because then I'll be on that side. So blue needs yet again. Copy that, go there, come up with the pipe. Go under. Go normal. Turn. That's not going to work. Copy that, spin it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's one of these pieces. That's better. And we'll move back to that, and then we'll come this way. Let's not go too far. This... needs to be a painter setup. We can go there. That'll work. Back to these. You go there, and you come here. There. Now we got the half circle being painted blue. Standard stacker. And like so. Okay. And the half will get stacked on top of that, which and then we will come out with this being then we need a half circle on top of this. And I have about run out of circles. Ugh, that's a long way to go. Now I have to plug it in there. And then that maintains being our bottom piece. And then we still have to mess with that mustache. That mustache is wrong. This one's getting split. And then painted blue. Am I facing north? Yeah, so I'm facing the wrong direction. No. No. So this, and this. So this. Let's redo that. So that's getting flipped. I'm just using the I key to reset everything. I just want to make sure I had my proverbial shtick together. So I'm bringing in a full circle. I'm halving it and moving the half off this direction and the quarter off that direction. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 halves. Then I'm quartering it. Yeah, I could have erased the first set of cutters. They're useless. But I just don't care because it's there and I'm got other things to do. Although it is a useless operation, isn't it? Okay, and then this one's finished. Yeah, I can't mirror it. I can't mirror it. I'd have to build a whole new piece. It pretty much exactly the same, but mirror it, like mirrored. One piece. Okay, well, hang on. We were working on this, I thought, for a second. I just wasn't. I didn't spend the time to think about it, everybody. Okay, this is all going to be messed up. I need to spin the gray. I need to split it and spin it. Okay, so I'm going to have to do that operation here. This time I will use these cutters, although I'm going to have to spin it. Counterclockwise by 1. Oops. Oops. Why are you all messed up? There we go. Then which one? Face north. I want to spin this one counterclockwise by 1. And can I swap them and put them back together? Looks like it. And then to collect them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well. You there? That should bring the mustache in at the right angle now. Let's reset you guys. Because that'll drop the red on it. That'll drop the blue on it. Now I just need the proper piece coming out of here. Which is... Aha. Okay, well. Let's do this right. Okay, there we go. Okay, now those should be going blue. That'll get added to this corner. That'll be just fine. The red comes out and drops into there. That's fine. This and this get dropped on it. Now I need another half circle. Gray. And that's where I was at. Was needing a half circle. This part kind of... Well, I guess it doesn't suck. It is what it is. But it needs to be cutter, half. Okay. Do I got it spun the right way? I don't. Nope, because they're going to get rid of that quarter. So I need to spin this... counterclockwise by 1. Rotator, counterclockwise. Okay. We will clear you guys. Now I got my half piece. Face north. Wrong side. So spin it by half. 180. And then take that. Oops. Take this. And weave it into there. Okay. So by the time we get to here, I should have copy that and bring this into here. That will comprise the bottom now, the new bottom. Let's just stop that there and make sure I got what I'm supposed to have. That is it. There we go. And then this should be, yeah, the other two pieces. And that should be our piece. And it is. Red's facing the right way. Okay. We're good. Let's carry that on. And that goes in. And okay. We'll have that. We'll have that building uno momento. Now we need to get this piece, which we had building over here. This is one I thought I could just... So I'm going to have to mirror it. Yeah, all the way along, mirrored. face north. I need that piece the other way around. Circle and wedge. Wow, I got a lot of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and in this, it needs to be spun the same. It needs to be cut the same. But this operation has to be different. Okay. So these two were good. So let's do those two. And then you need another one off this side. So we can... Let's just copy that. Okay. And these two do the same. And that works out well up till that point. Then we have to redesign. We may or may not have to turn them, but I got to redesign this. And we're going to leave a space and leave a space. Okay, now let's just bring it in. And something's going to have to get flipped here. So I need, if I'm facing north, yeah, no doubt. Let's see how that... Let's get rid of that. We're facing north. I need you to do a counterclockwise turn. I'm sorry, clockwise. Yeah, clockwise by one step. Okay. So that's on that side. 2 there. And then you two into there, and you guys into there. Okay, so now all of those should be facing the same direction. Why is that not? Did I go too close? Oh, because that's full. Okay. So now up top, these need to take a clockwise. Right. The after effect of which is facing north. That's the right-hand side. Or left-hand side. Okay. So that needs to get painted green. Okay. So we're going to take a copy of that. Accept. Let's get rid of that. Here, input, output, input, output, input, output. Liquid miner second level. Like so. Take a pipe. Shove it into there. Follow the green. Yeah. So we'll have the green coming in. We need same thing, red, which will be this line. Or, better idea. Hang on. Let's get rid of that. Let's take this. Put it there. Right. You do a quarter turn and then paint. And you need to be second level. Here. Okay, get way out here, grab a pipe, and twin it in. So once I start getting second level on that green, because then I'm not buying a whole new green pipe, because I'd rather save the platform units, thanks. Then this will be the same as this one, just spun the other direction, is what it should turn out to be. And we need it, yeah, exactly that way. Okay, so that's our... And I mean, we could... Because then these come in. This gets slapped on top of it. And then the... I could turn that into a half. Very simply. Okay, so that has to get redone. This has to get redone opposite, which would actually, I should be able to grab that and do it. And do that here. So let's grab this. Grab the pipe. Go under. That way you can go over, snip you off, go here, platforms, left is top, oops, that's better, there we go, and then do the same thing, except now I should have a full piece coming in here. Now I need to do the same thing here. I'm going to do it there. Except that it should be... No. No, no, it'll be different. Well, okay, hang on. It'll be this, except the front, I'll have to rotate it a different direction. Can we try just copying that one? Will that work? Will that actually work? No. Face north. Yes, that did work. Okay. So same operation. And actually, I should copy this thing. That's what I should do. That's over here. So it brings in this piece. Copy that. Where's my notepad? Paste that in. And I get this piece afterwards. Copy that. Put that there. Print that out. Okay. Copy that. Grab this. And save. So, wait. How are the rest of my cut and stacks? Okay, so we're grabbing this, we're copying it, and we are cut down here, stack up here. We are we're going to use this piece, copy, paste, confirm. This piece coming in, and then copy. That piece going out. Save. Oh, Derek is screwed up. Okay. So the easier way to do this would be go into blueprints. I want to save this because it's untitled. I'm going to go into open folder. That's going to open up my Windows folder. I am in cut and stack. You're not seeing a lot of this because I'm doing it actually. This would be in regular blueprints. So in blueprints, untitled blueprint should be labeled as, leave the .spz to BP after the dot. Leave that all alone. And this is going to be a cut and stack tilde key 1x tilde 1f tilde ... 2 level because it has stackers in it. Most of my stacker blueprints are 2 level. Most of them because they're stacker. So cut capital, thanks, cut and stack. Cut and restack, I'm sorry. Restack 1. Did I get those 2 pieces right? Okay, let's refresh that. Let's refresh this. So I renamed it. And now it's going into cut and stack. It's the same as the other one I just finished, but I just noticed that it's... all I pretty much did was just turned it a quarter turn. I didn't realize that I had done that little to it. Okay, and that's going to be a red. But I don't have enough red. So I'm going to have to come in. Same thing as before. Copy that. Whoops. Copy. Get rid of that. This would be input, output, liquid miner, level 2 output. There we go. Get out to my pipe and put the pipe into there. Then, this is over here. So I'm going to have to grab that pipe. Come over here. Go under there. Wait for you to go. And if you can't move the pipe, then you have to do the train. You can use your mouse wheel button to shorten these up. And then connect that pipe. And then that red will be the same as this one. So I could bring... Stop that. Blueprint, stacker. Oops. Not F, or not G, F. Bring that in there. Whoop. And then that'll be a whole piece now to go on top of that. I'm just clearing these so that they start doing their proper. Oh, sorry, I gotta move here. They can do their proper, like the full piece coming in, which this is what I'm looking for. Full piece there. Let's stop you guys and then reset you. Reset you. That all needs to get reset. All of that needs to get reset. Then, instead of a quarter piece, I'm looking for a half piece out of this. Okay. So that should be a simple operation of a cutter and half piece. And because I'm not using them, we can get rid of the top two levels. Now we got a half piece face north and turn it counterclockwise. So rotator counterclockwise. And then feed that into there. And that should be our finished piece. Why are you not painted? What's going on there? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's, yeah, okay. That's funny. So let's turn the corner. That's amazing, the steps you just bypass. Okay. So you go into there. You can come under and in. You can get turned back into regular rail again. Okay. That looks a little better. Rather than that half piece. And yeah. Why is that not looking right? Okay, so this is going to be right eventually. But then this had to get changed as well. Okay, so we need this again. We need this again. But then we're going to have two pieces the same. And we need 1, 2 north facing. We might as well make this the quarter turn. Doesn't really matter which. Rotator. That'd be counterclockwise. So we now have... Nope. It wasn't counterclockwise. I'm facing north. One that direction. Wow, clockwise. Right. Okay. So then we need... Doesn't matter who we stack on top of who. Okay. That's there. That's there. And that's there. And our piece at the end... should be... Well, that's not right. Okay, I still gotta... Ah, waiting for color. That's why. Okay, alrighty. That would make sense. Okay. So that's going to stack on top of that. Both red. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So that's happening. That's good. Those will be the same direction. We're facing north. Yeah, they're coming out at the bottom. And that should be our piece, right? Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Got it. And that goes into there, and we are back in business. And then right about the time we finish that, what are we looking at here? Close that. We're looking at the end of this show. Thanks for dropping by. If you're liking the series, you know, like, smash, hit, do your thing, push the buttons. It really helps everybody, and I thank you very much for your support. I'm not the absolute best at this, but I'm giving a slightly different perspective. Please leave comments down below. I don't really care whether they're nice or not, because, like I said, I ain't the best as this. But, or at least I don't think I am. But the thing is that I'm trying to use modular blueprints, which... What do I need to do with the piece? So I need to turn it. I need to do this. I need to flip it. I need to da-da-da-da-da. And I get it done. Yeah, it's a little bit discombobulated, but I get it done. And then the piece comes in, and we're happy campers. And most of the pinned pieces, I don't do triple stacked. But I will do, at a later date, I'm going to, now that I got my 3rd level, I'm going to start stacking these up to 3 levels. And then I'm hoping my throughput's going to be such that, you know what I mean? The input should be fairly solid like it was in the last show. If you look at my first show, I showed you, or was it second show? Whatever it was, I showed my previous, what I was doing, and I had constant 3 levels of belts coming in at all angles. All of my blueprints, all of my milestones, I mean, were coming in at 3 high, constant, solid. And I was training it all. So I should be able to do that again without too much problem. Blueprints, not a problem. That's easy. Tasks, I'm getting them as I go along. And that one just changed. So that'll be for tomorrow. Thanks very much for dropping by, like I said. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.